The scatter plot shows the monthly high temperatures for Austin, Texas in degrees Fahrenheit over a 12-month period. We have the scatter plot right here. Which function best models the data from month 1 to month 9? Okay, so since they are limiting what we're looking at, we're only going to look at month 1 to 9. So that means here, starting at 9, I don't have to look at anything beyond this point right here. So what we're going to end up doing is we're only focusing on this part of the graph. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing is looking at the choices now. My dots are going up. They're going so that means it's going to have a positive slope. So looking at my choices, F and J are both going to be automatically because they have negative slopes. Negative slopes mean the line is going to be going down, and since it goes down, it's not going to match what we have so far. So we're only down between G and H. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and graph those two equations so we can get some points for our graph. So we're going to go to let's go to our calculator. We want, let's see, we want to go into the regular graph. And here we're going to go ahead and type in the first equation. So if we check out letter G, it's 3.5x. So 3.5x plus 85, plus 85. Enter. Okay, we don't see anything, but that's fine, as long as we can get information off of our table. Okay, there's our table. The numbers I'm going to end up using for my scatter plot is I'm going to use the numbers 0, 85. That'll be my first one that I look at. And then another one that I can plot on the graph will be 8, 113. Okay, so we're going to go back to our paper, and we're going to put those dots on the graph. Now, when I put those two dots on the graph, okay, the first one was 0. Well, you know what, let me write it down. This is choice letter G. And in our table, the one that we used, we said we were going to use 0, 85, and then 8, 113. Alright, so 0, 85, here's my 0. 0, 85 is right there. And then 8, 113 is going to be right here. Okay, so now what we're going to end up doing is we're going to make a line going through those 2 points. So if I look at that line right there, let's make this one a little skinny so it's not that big. We're going to put a line going through those 2 points. So right here, okay, let's do this one. Try this one more time. Alright, so here we go. So we're going to make that line. Alright, so that one looks pretty good. I mean, it's going through the dots that we have, but we're going to try the other one to see if it fits a little bit better. Okay, so then we're going to go to our calculator, and we're going to graph letter H. So here's our calculator. Let's do Control New so we can start fresh. Okay, we want to graph. Okay, and we're going to type in letter H. The letter H is 2.5x. 2.5x plus 90. Plus 90. Okay, I can't see the graph, but that's fine. All I want is the numbers on my table. Now on this one, I'm going to use 295, and then I'm also going to use the point 6105. So let's go back to our problem. Okay, here, let's pick another color for this one. Okay, so this time we're doing point H. And H, the points we're going to use for H are going to be 295, 295, and 6105. Okay, so let's go and put those dots on the graph. So it's 295, so here's my 295 is going to be right there. So 295, and then 6105, which would be right here. Okay, so now that we have those two, we can go ahead and go into our graph this time. Okay, this time let's make this line red. Alright, so looking at what we have, here are my 2 dots. We're going to go ahead and graph them. So right there, we have that line, and we want to see which one will fit it a little bit better. So looking at the 2 choices, the first choice, letter G, goes a little bit too high. The red line, which is letter H, seems to go through the lines a little bit better. So I'm thinking that the best answer for this one would be letter H. The correct answer is H.